Hello there, my very good friends. On today's wrestling news, one AEW wrestler has requested their release and been denied.
Another AEW wrestler is not going anywhere.
Another AEW wrestler has gone somewhere.
A WWE wrestler is coming back somewhere.
This is the news.
Hey.
We're going to talk to you about all kinds of stuff, comings and goings and stayings and everything in between, but we're going to start with the AEW wrestler who has reportedly requested their release and reportedly been denied. This is a whole thing. Right, so there was all kinds of wacky rumors going about yesterday about various AEW wrestlers maybe requesting their releases, maybe leaving, maybe granted, whatever. Most of them came from unsubstantiated reports and Twitter nonsense. So it's
Twitter nonsense? Never.
Are you telling me that Twitter is not a fair reflection of society? So it was good to see some outlets moving to confirm and debunk these things, and we'll go through them. We'll start with Malachi Black. This is the most complicated one. This is all over the place. Raj Giri, the founder, of course, of Wrestling Inc., tweeted and deleted yesterday that Malachi Black had requested his AEW release and been denied by the company. He wanted out of his multi-year contract and they said no. Now, Giri has since tweeted more stuff, clarifying a few things. I'll just read you his tweets, the ones that are still there. I heard an AEW star requested their release and follow-up sources indicate it was Malachi Black. He reportedly has repeatedly shown concerns about his mental health due to his personal life and demoralization due to the booking and handling of his character. I reached out to AEW for comments earlier today and will provide any further updates should I receive anything. Now, Fightful Select came along with their own report on the matter, shooting down swirling rumors that Malachi had actually been let go, which would be wild because he's on the pay-per-view in 2 days. There was no truth to that. He's still with AEW, right? There are rumors of his unhappiness going around in AEW, but the reason for that unhappiness is not reportable without first-hand confirmation. And Fightful has not been able to confirm with AEW that Malachi had asked for his release. Now, people in the company stated that Malachi had been unhappy at some stage, but sources believe that things had at least been partly smoothed over. Now, Malachi has been with AEW since July 2021, and his contract lasts for another 4 years. So, I'll keep my analysis of this really simple. I love Malachi Black. I love the House of Black. I love their whole metal thing. I love their matches. I think they're great. Want those guys to be happy. Hope Malachi Black's doing okay. Hope he's well. Hope he's fine. I don't like companies turning down release requests. I think if somebody does want to go, you should let them. So if AEW are like, hey, if Malachi Black's like, hey, Tony Khan, I want to leave. I'm not happy here. Let me go. They should do that. I think it's the case with, we say that all the time with WWE, when they keep people and hold them to their contracts.
Yep.
So
Tony Khan said that about WWE.
Exactly. So personally, I would like to hear more from Malachi himself. Hopefully shed some light on this situation.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Yeah, there's definitely more to this, definitely. But even if it's like just a little thing, like giving someone a sabbatical for 6 months to sort their head out or whatever, like whatever it is that they need, if it's a bit of time off to get themselves straight and then come back and figure it out, like that's something. But yeah, you shouldn't be holding people into contracts when they're obviously unhappy. It's just, I don't get it. It's not good for morale backstage in your own company, surely.
It's not good for anything.
It's not good for anything. So yeah, hopefully, if that is the case and he does want his release, I hope he gets it. But yeah, there's a lot more to this story that will come out, I'm assuming, over the next few weeks.
Indeed. Hope we hear it soon.
But speaking of people wanting to leave AEW, or not,
Hey.
We have a bit of a rumor killer over the Miro rumors that have been going around. So you may have heard them about Miro, basically pretty much the same as the Malachi Black thing, wanting to leave AEW, not being happy with his position and things. Well, Fightful Select have spoken to sources close to the situation and said, and each of those sources have said that the rumors are not true. Miro is apparently tied into an AEW contract until 2026 because he agreed to an extension to his contract at sort of the tail end of last year. He was also recently on Renee Paquette's podcast, The Sessions, where he was saying that he's like quite happy with his position in AEW, or quite happy within AEW at least, whether it's his position there or not. And that like he especially sort of likes the schedule behind it, which is much less stressful than the WWE schedule, let's say. But this one seems like a rumor killer. Miro is staying. Again, he is in another six-man tag, or the same six-man tag even, over the weekend. So yeah, Miro not going anywhere into AEW.
I guess if they both were released, it's just a tag match, isn't it?
It's true. It's a very easy fix.
Yeah. Crazy situation here. We had Miro tweeting the other week. You know, I can't remember the exact tweet, but we covered it here on the news where he was like suggesting unhappiness or whatever. But he's always done that. He seemed to do that every month when he was in WWE. So whenever he does stuff like that, I just go, Miro, I see what you're doing there, buddy. Yeah, he's another guy. You know, he's only actually wrestled 3 matches for AEW this year due to
insane.
It's crazy. It's kind of like a combination of injuries which kept him out, and then he was filming that TV show in New York. And he came back and he just didn't wrestle very much. So, yeah, I hope to see more of him. I think he's really great. I loved his TNT title reign. Yeah, Miro rules.
Both of these guys as well, like when they have been on TV, they've goddamn made the most of it. Like every time Miro's been in a match, it's been great. Every Malachi Black match has been absolutely fantastic. Like these people deserve these spots on these cards, whether they're happy about it or not.
Give them a push with 2 O's, baby. A push. There we are. My old catchphrase. Bringing it back to 2022. So someone who's actually left AEW, Bobby Fish, Gonzo. We reported yesterday on the
Bobby Fish.
I am Bobby Fish. He's gone. We reported yesterday. We covered the Fightful Select report yesterday, stating that he was probably going to leave AEW when his contract expired. It wasn't going to be renewed. That's actually happened. PW Insider's Mike Johnson reporting yesterday that Fish's contract with the promotion expired on the 31st of August. He is out of there as of 2 days ago. We went over all like the specifics of this yesterday, but what do you think of Robert Fish's departure?
I mean, it's that whole Undisputed Elite storyline was a bit of a waste of time now, really, wasn't it?
It really was.
I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's a hard one with this one because obviously it's been plagued by injuries again with Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, which, like, where does that put Bobby Fish if you don't have those 2 guys attached to them? Yeah, world title, obviously.
Why not? He's got the experience.
So it's a tough one, but it's unfortunate. But again, when you have a roster the size of AEW, something's got to give somewhere, and unfortunately that is Bobby Fish right now.
Yeah, we don't like people losing their jobs. That always sucks. But hey, I don't think Bobby Fish is going to be struggling for work.
No.
He loves Triple H. He said, what was it? He said I would walk over coals or something like that. Something to that effect. I think he'll go back to WWE, probably in a player coach role. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fair. But speaking of WWE, nice little segue, someone is returning to WWE next week. This is coming from Mike Johnson of the PW Insider, that a former Universal Champion is returning to Raw, and it's none other, it's not The Fiend.
Oh. It's Choo Braun.
Choo. He will take you down to Funky Town.
If you get the reference, you rule.
Sorry about that, Barry. So he was released on June 2021, and we've only really seen him in the Control Your Narrative stuff and a little bit of NWA since then. But this was also first reported by Fightful Select, who said that he was sort of on the cards of someone that they were talking about with a possible return. And then here it is from Mike Johnson, all but confirmed. Braun! He's coming back on Raw next week.
There you go, baby. We're taking the choo-choo train down to Cardiff later today.
Choo!
Hey, maybe he'll show up there
Can't
as
wait.
well. Who knows? I always thought it was weird that they released Braun. I know he wasn't exactly like crushing it in his last few years or so there, but like the guy was really over for a long, long time, especially with kids and stuff. And like, where else realistically was he going to go apart from trying to control his narrative, obviously, which. Well, that certainly turned out to be something. Yeah. So, yeah, obviously unsuccessful in their mission at dethroning Big Chicken. So now Braun goes back to Stamford. I wish him all the best. I hope Triple H does a good job with him because I always thought, big, stupid, fun monster character rules every now and then.
Yeah,
so.
He definitely had his moment on the main roster when he was tipping cars and playing
big
nonsense.
cellos.
Yeah, getting those little toy sets out.
Yeah.
And then it all went a bit wrong with the choo-choo running around the ring. But, you know, it's just ups and downs.
There you go. Let's see what happens, man. I'm interested in this. I wonder how far we're gonna go with these Triple H comebacks. I wonder what kind of wacky names is he gonna pluck out there. Let us know in the comment section below. Speaking of wacky, Twitter questions. You know what we do. You know what we do on a Friday. I'm even wearing an alligator-colored T-shirt for the occasion. A trio of questions today. The first comes from Where Did Cotton Eye Joe Go? We've been asking that question for so long. They ask, with WWE hitting these shores, the UK, this weekend, what would the Fiend's Greg's order be? More interesting, what would the Flatty's Greg orders be? Well, I know the Flat. I know his Greg's order like the back of my hand. He's a weird guy, right? He's a weird guy.
Fair.
What he does is he orders 2 loaves of bread, buys them, picks them off the rack, gives them to the nice person behind the counter. He gets 2 steak bakes, which are already quite flat, obviously, and he puts the 2 steak bakes between the 2 loaves of bread, and he rolls on them so they're extra flat, and that's his lunch. He also has a flat white.
Of course.
For a drink. So there you go.
Of course he does. I reckon the Fiend would go for a sausage, bean, and cheese melt because it's the most goopy.
Ooh, and it's
the most
chaotic.
Goopy, and it's pretty chaotic.
Yeah, it's really chaotic as well.
Fun Wrestling Greg story, randomly, obviously, when we were doing WCPW shows, and Will Ospreay once appeared backstage with 100 Greg's sausage rolls for everyone.
What?
He just went to Greg's and bought 100 sausage rolls.
What a guy!
Right.
Oh my goodness! Can we get some?
You know, they stock 100 sausage rolls in Greg's. I wonder if we had to go to numerous Greg's.
Oh yeah, like
It
do
was,
a little
it was
run.
a big pile of Greg's.
To be fair, if you had to go to numerous Greg's in Newcastle to get 100 sausage rolls, it's all
It's
on one
not
street.
far
Isn't
walk.
it? There's like 400 of them down here. It's absolutely wild. Let us know what your Greg's order in the comment section below. If you're from America, sorry. Like 95% of our audience. Our next question comes from not just another sexy bald guy. There are a lot of us, admittedly. The WhatCulture WWE crew is about to go on a road trip. Who's in appropriate for today? Who's in charge of music? And what songs are definitely going / not going on the radio? Have a great weekend. Give the eel a kazoo.
Unfortunately, we're on a train.
Yeah, so music's
We're not going to be
tough.
those people that play our music to everyone on a train.
I can think of at least one song that would be going on, however, if we were in a car. And it goes a
Okay.
little something like this.
There it is.
Deal with the eel. That one. Oh, the eel won.
The eel won.
Good job, eel.
Eel is better than Wilborn, that's
Yeah.
what that means.
Yeah, where's Wilborn today? That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
Deal with the eel by Shanice, obviously. That's there. Bobby Fish is interesting.
Bobby Fish, yeah.
Crazy Frog.
Yep.
Greatest hits. It's an
On
interesting
repeat
album.
forever.
Yeah, it's an interesting album, the Crazy Frog's Greatest Hits, because it's all of his songs. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Can't
us.
think of anything else to add.
What others?
Perfect road trip.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we got. Let us know your weird songs in the comment section.
Oh, too bad.
Oh, too bad. By the great band Nickelback, of course.
Yep.
Chad Kroeger.
And Creed.
And Creed.
Can't forget a bit of Creed.
Every Creed album.
Been a while.
There they are, Creed.
Stain.
The new metal guys are going to come for us, aren't they? I love it. I'm a new metal guy as well. Don't come for me. Our final question of the day. It's actually just more of a thing, so I guess it could be the "am finally" as well. This is from Unky WrestlePop. All right.
Hey.
Who sent us this? Tony Khan has spent the last 3 months toiling in his secret laboratory. Tony Khan in the lab. Imagine that. Petri dishes, stuff like that. Trying to create the ultimate professional wrestler. Sunday, they will be revealed as the Joker in All Out's casino ladder match. Behold, Maxwell Jacob Fiendman.
Of course.
There he goes.
Of course. How has that taken so long?
I have no idea. That should be the most obvious thing of all time, and yet no one has thought of it, which means this is a great thing.
Bravo,
across
bravo
the board.
to
I hope we see the Fiend this weekend in some shape or form.
Got to see the Fiend at some point.
What?
Been a while.
It's been a while, and you know,
Maybe that's his theme song when he comes back.
and for too long, when it comes to the wrestling business, he's just been on the outside.
Yes.
You know?
Maybe he comes back and Fred Durst is his manager. Because he's the real mother flipping deal, y'all.
The real motherfucking Fiend, y'all. There we go. We've booked it. The stained Limp Bizkit Fiend crossover.
New metal Fiend. I'd be down with that.
Oh my god. His entrance was
You
kind
should
of
get-
new metal, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. It was a little bit.
Cold Orange. There you go. All right.
I'd be down with this.
It's what people tune in for.
Book it.
We have
Anyone. Someone.
we have 2 million subscribers.
Yeah, no
Absurd.
idea how.
Absurd. Thank you so much for joining
We're
us.
going to
today.
Cardiff.
We're going to Cardiff.
If you do
Yes.
happen to find yourself in Newport or Cardiff, so if Cardiff is Newport is near Cardiff, tonight I think there are a couple of tickets left for our
Yay.
live show. The one tomorrow is fully sold out. So come and say hello.
Yeah.
Sin City Comics and Gaming.
.com.
In Newport.com.
£5 going to charity.
Bargain.
Good stuff. We'll be there. I don't know about this guy. I don't know if he's getting on the train. Looking at
Don't
it.
think they let him.
Yeah, you got a ticket, mate. Oh, he doesn't speak. He's an eel. Yeah, cheers. Thanks for joining us. You can follow us on Twitter at WhatCultureWWE. You can follow Phil on Twitter at...
Fill my chambers and you can follow Andy at.
Yeah, yep. You can
Yep,
follow, follow me at Andy
Yep,
H.
yep.
Murray. And H stands for Hey.
It's been a while.
Which it has been a while. Which is what you should say to us if you see us in Cardiff, because we're all very friendly.
There it is.
It's been a while. Bye. See you
Bye.
later. What's another Stain song?
They don't have it
They only got 2. Losers. Bye.